We're now being joined by Brockton Mayor Robert Sullivan. Mr. Mayor, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Dan. I apologize for being a little late today, and I always appreciate you having me on every week.
Not a worry, Mr. Mayor. So we've got some things we want to talk about today. First off, I just wanted to ask you, I've asked you about this in previous weeks. I'm going to ask you once again, measles, are they an issue of concern in Brockton right now?
Not at all. They're not. I know, we're tracking all health impacts in the city of Champion and in the county, actually, through our Board of Health and work with our partners at DPH. But here in Brockton, we have not had any cases of measles. But again, we want to look at anything and everything that might have an impact on health and safety in the city.
And another thing that's had a big impact on the city, I imagine, is South Coast Rail. That is now up and running.
Phenomenal. I am just so pleased. I was actually able to go down and do the ribbon cutting with the governor and lieutenant governor. And, it's a long time coming, but to be able to now connect New Bedford and Fall River to the city of Brockton and beyond, it's really a game changer. And I'm really, I'm a big proponent of commuter rail. It's such an opportunity to be able to jump on the train and have transportation into the city of Brockton, but also to be able to come out to the other communities as well and try different restaurants in other municipalities. So I am really proud to be the mayor of Brockton. We have 3 commuter stops in the city of Brockton. In the summertime, we have the Flyer, which goes down to the Cape. And again, from my perspective, the Haley Driscoll administration have been really great advocates and proponents, and really does help the South Shore and the South Coast. And I know Mayor Coogan and Mayor Mitchell and the respective New Bedford and Fall River would also attest to that.
Now, we've got a lot coming up this weekend as well at the city. I'm going to start off with the Vietnam Veterans Ceremony.
Yeah, I was born in 1970, so I don't necessarily remember when it was actually ongoing, but every time I have the opportunity to thank a Vietnam vet, I do, and they were not treated the way that other heroes were treated when they came back to the United States after that war. So we're doing it tomorrow at the War Memorial on West Elm Street at 10 a.m. I want to thank a citizen, Mr. Dennis Hersey, from Brockton, who's actually in the Brockton High School Sports Hall of Fame. He went to Brockton High with, unfortunately, a lot of these individuals that were killed in action during Vietnam. So we will honor these heroes. It is National Vietnam Memorial Day across the United States. So we're doing it tomorrow at 10, and it's going to be an event. It's a solemn event. This is not a celebration. These are people that paid the ultimate sacrifice, Brocktonians that are brave and heroes, but they perished as a result of that terrible, terrible time in history. And so we're going to remember them. We are going to invite their families, other veterans. We will be having the taps played. There'll be a 21-gun salute. I want to thank Chief Brenda Perez and Chief Brian Nardelli, our police chief and fire chief, for working with us. And again, it's 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, and you don't have to be a Brocktonian. If you want to join us to recognize heroes and see other heroes that have served or are serving, I welcome you.
Another thing that's going to be happening this weekend, of course, the High School Drama Club, they're competing.
They're the defending champions, and I'm just so proud as someone that did drama at Brockton High School. I actually had the honor of working under the esteemed Carol Thomas, who is just really considered a legend when it comes to high school drama in the Commonwealth. And now we have Bob Hogan, who has taken on such an unbelievable pursuit of teaching not just the actors and actresses on the stage, but everything that goes into a wonderful production. And it's almost like Broadway when you watch these boys and girls perform, in the makeup and the behind the scenes and the lighting and the stage and the sets. And they do go tomorrow at 6:45 a.m., and I'll be there at Brockton High School. We're doing a good luck as they get on the buses and go into Boston. And they did win the whole thing last year. I'm really hopeful that they're going to be back-to-back champs, but regardless of the outcome, they are true champions within the city of champions.
And is it also going to be a residents' forum taking place on Sunday?
There is. They're held quite a bit. Typically on Sunday, it's residents and business forums. I'm really proud to be able to. I can't attend every single one because my schedule is kind of crazy on the weekends, but I will tell you that, our planner, Rob May, economic developer, is there as well. And, we want to hear from residents. We want to hear from business owners. They're really, both of them are the lifeblood of any community. And as the mayor, and the spokesman for the city as a whole, we have 106,000 residents during the last federal census. We have wonderful people. We have wonderful, diverse, inclusive, welcoming people that call Brockton home. So we want to really get input on future development, current development, what is going well, what should be tweaked and amended. Criticisms are appropriate as well to be able to try to figure out how we listen and learn. But again, this is what we do every day at City Hall, and on Sunday there'll be held another one.
And there's also been announced that the NAACP Brockton chapter is having a scholarship program.
Phyllis Ellis is the president, and Tony Branch is the second vice chair. He also is an elected official in Brockton, serving Southeastern Regional Vocational Technical High School, where it's in southeastern Mass, as you know, Dan, but 65% of the kids are from Brockton. But they are really the dream team. They work each and every day with their board and their other members of the NAACP to provide scholarships. The AXIL program is just a talented offering for boys and girls, and they've won gold medals and silver medals. And, anything that can help the next generation, I 100% support. So I do want to thank the Brockton area chapter of the NAACP, led by the esteemed president, Phyllis Ellis.
All right, Mr. Mayor. Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to leave it right there, but thank you so much for speaking with us. We do appreciate it.
Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week, Dan.
Sounds good. Thank you. That's Brockton Mayor Robert Sullivan.